We love enthusiasm. We love that. And by the looks of it, I'm seeing a huge turnout. So that can only mean one thing. You're here for Kat Graham, aren't you? I'm not supposed to play favorites. Monopoly Events tells me I can't, but guess what? She's my favorite. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a rowdy, crazy, loud welcome to Kat Graham! Yes! Looking gorgeous as always. Second hug. Yeah. You deserve your own couch, if only for the photo opportunities. Just make yourself comfortable.
Just be natural, they say.
Yes.
How you guys doing? Wow, Telford, this is so exciting.
I just said, I mean, you always have such an amazing turnout, and let me tell you why. I hate to spoil
Tell
this
me
for
why.
Because you're
like, because of me.
Well, A, the outfit. Round of applause for the outfit. My highlight of every Comic-Con is, what's Kat wearing today?
Well, I always try and do my UK thing, so I secretly want to be a cute little Brit.
Yeah. We'll adopt you, right?
You guys would adopt me, right? I make a good Brit, a more sassy Brit, but it works.
Can you do the accent?
I can do an accent a bit, yeah.
Oh my God. But no, the second reason that you always have an amazing turnout is because, you guys will attest to this, you, my friend, are so amazing with your fans.
Oh, well.
You give so much time, and the way that you make everyone feel so seen. She's the best, am I right?
That's very sweet. That's very sweet. Well, I always say we're friends, we just haven't met yet. So some of us are just, meeting for the first time, but this is like the best opportunity for me to actually get to know everyone and, meet everyone. It really is about meeting you and spending time with you, which is why I talk so much. But if you guys can be patient with me.
We love it. Makes my job so much easier, believe me. But how has it been meeting the fans in Telford? Because you're no stranger to Monopoly Events, Comic-Cons, and you're always such a delight. But how has this particular day been going for you?
I mean, everyone's really cute.
Yeah.
Like, everyone is really, really cute. Some seriously cute babies here.
Oh.
Really sweet hubbies here to support the ladies. And I met a lot of families here, so it's a very family-oriented town, which I really love. And it's different than Birmingham a bit. So, and I love it. I just think it's just a really great place to be. I'm excited. I'm excited to kind of, mosh around.
Yes. Well, as you came out, I was trying to figure out. Now, as an American, I say Kat Graham, right? But over here, if someone's name is Graham, we would say Graham, because I guess we're lazy. It's Graham, right? Yeah, see, so I had to say it two different ways when you came out here. Are you noticing that they pronounce your name differently here?
How do you say it?
It's like a two-syllable.
Kat Graham. Kat Graham.
There's almost like a Y in there. Graham.
Graham is also an English name, isn't it? There's a lot of Grahams. Men named Graham.
Yeah. You already fit in. It's perfect.
I think I fit in just fine.
I think you do
this
works.
For sure. These are my girls. I am very at home.
Yes. Well, before we get to fan questions, because we have a microphone right here, so if you guys, whenever you want to line up, please don't be shy. She's so much fun. But I have a few questions for you, if you don't mind, if I indulge myself. Because I've had the honor of interviewing you so many times, there is something that I missed.
Uh-oh.
That we've never discussed.
What?
Just between us and
what
your
have we
closest
not
friends.
discussed?
The Parent Trap.
Oh my gosh. Well, this is the nostalgia.
Yes.
Tour.
Yeah, 80s, 90s, 2000s.
80s, 90s, 2000s.
And I loved the film, again, because I loved the British accent. I loved the duality of the Lindsay character, Annie and Hallie. Look, see?
I know.
And you being in the film, I was like, I have to discuss this with her. How did this come about? I think it was your first role.
It was my first role. Fun fact, I had one line in it, maybe two. They cut it out. I was devastated. But it was like my first experience on a big film. Like, I had never even imagined it my first time in like a hair and makeup trailer. I remember it was like, the kids were running around. It was just wild. It was so much fun. It was
how
really
old?
Cool. I don't even remember. I had to have been, I was on the younger side. I hadn't really, built a lot of confidence. I had to have been like 7, maybe 8.
This is like Lindsay's early Lindsay.
Yeah,
what was it like working with her?
She was cool. They were all, we were kids. Like, everyone was just like excited to be there. And then I remember we had some additional shoots that we had to do on the lot because we shot that whole film in like Arrowhead. And then we shot some additional stuff. And I remember Lindsay introduced me to Sugar Ray.
Oh
Speaking
my
of nostalgia,
God.
do you guys remember the band Sugar Ray? Lindsay was obsessed.
Mark McGrath.
She loved her some Mark McGrath. So anyway, she introduced me to that whole, and then I went down a rabbit hole of "You're My Butterfly, Sugar Baby." Like remember the
Crazy
song
Town.
"Crazy Town"?
Yeah.
And all that kind of like '90s,
Yes.
early 2000s rock. I know all of it. I knew that song when I come around. Like that's my deep secret.
Yeah.
Is that I really really love all of that kind of.
Yes.
Rock, the Blink-182, like all of that stuff.
Yes.
I'm just like, I know every lyric.
What do you miss from sort of, I'm assuming your 90s, 2000s, the music, what things do you miss about that time, nostalgically speaking?
Well, I should have like mentally prepared myself to be here, you guys, because like, I hope he can't hear me. So David Boreanaz from Angel is here. And anyone who has met me, and we've talked about it, I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe he's here. And I really love the TV shows. I never missed an episode of Buffy. I never missed an episode of Angel. I never missed an episode of Charmed. I mean, like, all of those shows, I'm just like I was totally obsessed with. So I guess I missed that, all of those shows. Like, I just missed that time. And I'm thinking, like, how many of those shows actually affected me subconsciously to make me be like, oh, I think I'm gonna play a witch. You know, like how much Harry Potter did I watch to end up this way? So that's kind of, you know, it's a trip. It's a trip, like what you watch and what you're and I was obsessed, I'm still obsessed with these shows. But I was extremely obsessed then. I could never even imagine having met them, let alone being in the same room as them. So
And you're doing the same show as them in the exact same position. That is
I
a
can't-
full circle moment.
Isn't that
deserves a round of
wild?
applause. Yes,
isn't
amazing.
that wild?
Yes.
So follow your dreams. That's the lesson. Like follow your dreams no matter what they are. And it's okay to be really excited over shows and movies and music artists and all that stuff. Like enjoy it. Like don't let anyone keep you from really being excited and in love with art, artists, you know, all those things.
Thank you for that, because we love to hear that at Comic-Con. It's an exclusive
Go
environment.
for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Go for it. Live your dreams. You could end up on the stage right here in Telford. You just never know. We have a question right here. Hello.
Hi there, Kat. My name's Bodie. I'm from Scotland. So my question is, how did you get the role as Bonnie in the Vampire Diaries?
So, well, I auditioned, and that's the short answer, but the long answer, I know, I'm gonna give you more than that, Brody, don't worry. He's like, really? I had auditioned for another show right before that. And it was like, I don't know if you guys had ever seen the show Fame, where it was like all these different people that were in this school for, you know, music and dance and acting. And I didn't get it. And I remember crying. I was so devastated. I didn't get this one show. They shot a pilot for it. I think Donna Summer's daughter got it. Not that I'm holding on to it at all. I completely let it go. But she got it. And then the casting director was like, I'm so sorry you didn't get that one. There's another audition for this show called Vampire Diaries. And I was like, but I'm a singer, I'm a dancer, and I'm probably not gonna get this. Like, I don't look like a witch. You know, and then I ended up getting it, and then we shot it in Vancouver, the pilot.
But see, we like when you talk about, I'll have to rephrase this. I was about to say, we like when you talk about failure. That sounds terrible.
No.
But the reason I say that is because there are so many aspiring actors that like, just think they're gonna get every audition, and there are some unglamorous sides about it. Like you just said, you can be devastated when you don't get a role, because it happens, you know, it happens.
And then it's hard to get attached to things, right? Like, I don't know if you guys had ever, like, a lot of you girls are getting older, but like, you know, if there was like a school or even like a class that you wanted to go into that your friends were in that you didn't get to go into, or, you know, volleyball or whatever, like you try out for these things and then you don't get it, and it's heartbreaking. But for an actor, it's especially heartbreaking because you're mostly unemployed. Even if you do like 2-3 movies, I do a lot of movies. And I'm just mostly just like, do, you know, you wait for the next thing. You just have to be so, like, you have to have such thick skin. And I'm one of two ways. I either take things extremely personally, or I don't care at all. Like, I'm an extremist, so I think, anyways.
I appreciate you sharing that. Thank you, Brody.
Thanks, Brody.
Cheers, Brody. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Do you remember me?
Of course I do. You're dapper as ever. You look fabulous.
Hey, Rafi.
Thank you so much. Now, Kat, I got a very honest question for you.
Okay,
Be honest.
I will.
Ian or Paul? You don't need to.
Boo, Rafi, that's not cool. I would never choose. These are my actual friends. Like, these are not just like actors that, you know, you guys know. Like, these are my homies.
Okay, so
Well, we're gonna let my girls decide. And guys, if you want to chirp in.
your opinion.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Michael.
Yeah,
the
but-
people have spoken.
Yeah, but apart from Ian and Paul, which is your favorite cast member of the Vampire Diaries apart from Ian and
My
Paul?
favorite, like, cast member.
Yeah?
These are my friends, Rafi. These are my friends. I don't pick my favorite friends.
All right, who's your least favorite? I'm kidding.
Okay, right.
Well, they're not here.
Your least favorite.
No, I'm not doing that. That is not professional. I'll tell you after.
Okay.
Find me at the table, I'll tell you, right?
Yeah, very good.
Thank you, Ralphie. Thank you so much. Hi there.
Hi, Pam. I'm real good.
Good.
I love both the books and the TV show. So thinking about both,
Yes.
in terms of the TV show, who do you think is the most wronged character in comparison to books, and why is it Bonnie Bennet? Why is it you? Why have you gotten the hardest job in comparison to the books?
Well, I know the books. I know that there were certain things in the books that they didn't do in the series.
Many. You had a lovely werewolf boyfriend in the books.
Right. We could have done that. I was really happy that I ended up until, I'm not going to say because there's some people watching this that are still watching the series. I'm just going to say I ended up with Enzo. We're going to be good, right? Because people are on social media. So I don't know, there's just like I think, I mean, I know my character the best out of, obviously I studied her the most. So I would say my character had it the hardest. So I think me. But also there were a lot of characters that had a tough run. I think the luckiest one had to have been Matt Donovan. For sure him. He did okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hello.
Hi, I'm Gaina.
Hey, Gaina.
So, is there any specific spell that you can still remember?
Oh my gosh.
exactly now?
Okay, so without you guys, I don't remember anything. And I say this because we're all in the same boat. I don't care who you are, everyone in this room, we know 2 words from one spell. And on the count of 3, we're gonna say it and hopefully nothing catches on fire. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because I'm not doing this one alone. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's all we remember. That's all any of us remember. And that's okay.
That's okay.
I know more from Harry Potter, like Wingardium Leviosa. So that's gotta be for something. So I'm just gonna start doing the Harry Potter ones.
Yeah.
Since I'm clearly failing.
Imagine that crossover, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. By the way, you don't have to remember anything because you could just look out here and they remember
I know,
everything.
you guys are so good.
Isn't
You're
that
so
great?
good at remembering for me, and so sweet when I'm just like, what did we do? What? It's always we, right? Like not just what Bonnie did. Like, what did we do in that scene with the thing that happened? Oh, you know, blah 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 blah. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Right. So
remember
they're
the
really
episode, yeah.
they're in it with me, like from the beginning. I remember before there was Instagram and the TikTok and all the stuff that we're doing now, we had the live video streams. Remember those? We're talking nostalgia. So, and that's how I would talk to them. And then there would be like a little chat box. And then we also had Tumblr.
Oh my God.
Reddit.
We are bringing out the nostalgia here.
No, we were connected though from day one. So
Great question. Thank you.
that's a great question. Yeah.
Oh, get a hug. Now this is going to be the final hug only, guys, if you don't mind, because we have to make sure we can answer as many questions as possible. But what a sweetheart. Give it up for Kat Graham, little cuddle bug.
I'm tiny, so I'm easy to hug.
Yes. Hi.
Hi. My question is like, if you could swap your life with Bonnie's, would you? And if not, why?
I really like my life. I wouldn't swap my life, even the hard stuff. If I would swap anything, well, it's hard to say because, you know, one thing that's very witchy about the show and me is that there were really weird parallels that were happening. And at some point I actually need to, maybe I'll get on the TikTok and I'll break it down. But like in season 1, my actual grandmother had died. And I had to go to her funeral. Guess what scene I shot the day after?
When Bonnie's grandma died.
Spooky.
Yeah, it's really spooky. My friend, who was my best friend, who I thought I was gonna have for the rest of my life, passed away I can't remember, and I was devastated. It was the most painful thing I'd ever experienced. What do you think scene I had to shoot right after?
Bonnie's grand's death.
A different one. It was a male.
Oh, and Jeremy died. Oh, Enzo.
So like all these things started happening to me in parallel. Like the craziest thing, when I was feeling super alone in my life, and I was like trying to figure out which direction I was gonna go in. It was the loneliest I had ever been in my life while I was filming. What do you think I was filming simultaneously? You got it. You got it. Loneliest.
Oh, in the prison world.
There you go. So it's like, it's a great question. Like, would I swap? I didn't have to, because I was living in like a different parallel universe that was literally in alignment. So the things that I was feeling, thank God I had an outlet to do these things in, but it's just wild. Like so much of that, I'll have to break it down deeper when I have some time, but like that, not wild.
That's so creepy.
It was creepy. I was like, you have to be kidding me. And it was like, I don't want to deal with this feeling. I don't want to deal with this, but it ended up creating some of the most memorable scenes.
You made it into art, though.
I
You
had
definitely
to.
did.
I mean, it was just way too close for comfort. Like it was some really weird stuff. Find me later and I'll find some other stuff that I can share with you. But
Great
you're
question.
welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, great
Thanks so
question.
much.
These are good questions, you guys.
No, we're getting. I told you it's like an Oprah set. I warned you.
I know,
it's getting
it's very nice.
therapeutic.
I wish they could come up here and hang out with me. So
Just do it-
far.
We could do it like therapy session. Just lie that way, and we'll just get all of you.
Yeah, we'll do therapy. I'll do therapy for you guys.
Perfect. Hello.
Hey.
Hi, what was your favourite line on, like you said on the Vampire Diaries?
I don't want to just say the most memorable one. Like I wish I could say something that was more empowering. Because the silliest one is like, my gram thinks I'm a witch. But there's got to have been other things I've said that are more inspiring. But again, I'm like, 16 years ago, you know? I mean, I don't even remember what I said in Ninja Turtles or Love in the Villa. And that was just like 2 years ago. Like, let alone, like,
But I bet you remember that Parent Trap line. Do you?
I am not that petty. Yes, I remember that line.
I knew it. I knew it.
It was, I don't know. Yeah.
That was
I'm not
brilliant.
gonna talk crap.
Emmy on the way. Oscar.
We're waiting.
Winning. Thank you so very much. Hello.
Hi, Kat, I'm Lizzie.
Hey, Leslie.
Oh my god, that's so adorable. Sorry. What's your all-time favourite scene in the Vampire Diaries? And I know there's people who haven't seen it completely yet, and you don't want to spoil it.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
But your favourite scene?
My
would you say?
personal favorite. There are these like moments that I think kind of transcend like the Hollywood nonsense, right? Like, and it was also it was my favorite, but it was also, and I'm saying this because I'm just trying to say the first thing that comes to my mind and not give you some made up answer or whatever. But like, it was the scene, and I'll tell you why it was my favorite, because it's gonna come out completely wrong, just so you know, was when it was Nina's last scene, and we were all on the bed together, and I look a mess in the scene. I mean, my face is puffy because I've been crying, and I was like, I do this show without you, I really mean it. But it was also my favorite because I realized, like, you know, you're on this journey with these, 8 people for your, and like, you know, your entire 20s. Like, I spent my entire 20s with the same people. Not some big school, not some big college, not some big high school, neighborhood, just like this little group of people. Obviously we had the crew and everything, but sometimes they would change in and out, go to a different job. And I just was like, wow, like, I really, really love these girls. And I know that I will always have the back of these girls. And they gave me that feeling of like, I'm always gonna be a girl's girl because nothing beats this. And it was one of the saddest moments for me personally, and the scariest, not having her after that, for sure. And we did every, you know, season together. So I would say that is like the first thing that comes to my mind. Like that was my favorite because it also really made me understand how much I can love the people that I work with. So.
Oh, thank you so much.
She's a little mushy, but sorry.
That's beautiful. Yay for a girl's girl.
Oh yeah, I love girls. I love my girls.
Hi, I'm Katie from Yorkshire. I was just wondering, how many times have you actually seen the show? Like, in the space of, you've only seen it once, even after you've completed the whole show.
I know, you know, I mean, I love that you guys love pictures and you send me videos and edits and stuff. I don't have any photos of me other than with family and my friends in my house. Like I don't know, I'm more into you guys than I'm not that into me. Like I'll, you know, get cute and stuff for you guys, but I don't.
Well, imagine if you had just Bonnie memorabilia, a whole Bonnie shrine. That would be odd.
A little off. I mean, a little self-possessed.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't.
Bonnie Museum.
Yeah.
Wouldn't we go to the Bonnie Museum?
I don't have anything that I've had. Oh, you would?
We do need to go.
That's called Covington, Georgia. No, anything that I've had, I've given it away in my store or to fans. I don't actually have anything. I have one fully signed poster of the entire cast. But that's the only thing I actually own from the show. The most important thing that I could take from the show and keep with me, I'm looking at it. Nothing else tops this. This is it. You guys with me the entire journey and the memories. But yeah, I only watch and it's not just, by the way, with the show, it's with, you know, All Eyes on Me or Love in the Villa, or unless my family makes me watch my own Christmas movies, I try and not watch them more than once. But sometimes they're like, we're gonna watch this, we're gonna watch it every year. I'm like, we don't have to. So yeah, I only watch my stuff once and then I'm on to the next thing. You know, I don't really look back ever in life or with my career stuff ever.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You have the sweetest fans ever.
I'm upset. You see why I spend so much time with them. Why I'm here for so many hours.
Hi, I'm Louise. I'm from Coventry.
Awesome. What is it, Louise? Louise, okay.
My one question is, if you could go back and rewrite any of the storyline, what would you rewrite?
Oh my gosh.
What would you change?
Well, I'm the girl that would send the fan fiction and show the writers. I'm like, I just saw this on Tumblr. We all need to be doing this. The fans know what's going on. The fan fiction was so good. Better than anything I could have written. I think there were things that could have definitely had more exploring. I think there could have been more time with Bonnie and her parents, Bonnie and Damon, Bonnie and you know what I mean? Selfishly, I think there absolutely were missed opportunities. That being said, if I had that power, I would give it to you guys, to be honest. I sure would, because you know this show backwards and forwards. You know what you wanted to see. You know who you wanted to see more of, less of. This would be this would be a collaboration, you know.
I
So
think as well, like every time we watch it, we notice something different
Right.
every time. Like we
Right.
pick up on more things. So
Right.
that's what I wanted to sort of see. If you could change, like maybe one scene, what would you change about it?
I can't even, you know, I don't have a good memory, period, but I do remember there was one spell I was supposed to be doing with Ian, and there was another actor in it, and I just had the hiccups. So I think I would have just liked to have cut that scene, because I did not do good in that scene. And I really that's the first thing that comes to my mind is, I just remember Ian sitting on the couch just being like, "Are you done?" I'm like, "I'm gonna get through it." And it was just like, so that's the most I can actually remember.
Wow. Thank you.
So I would hand it over to you and this room and the many beautiful people that can write better for that character.
I think if we could change it, we'd definitely kill Matt off straight away.
No comment! Shady boots.
Thank you. Heavy hitting question for me. You mentioned hiccups. Is there a Vampire Diaries blooper reel? Published or unpublished?
Wasn't there one on the, didn't we do like a box set and there's bloopers on that? Can someone raise their hand if I'm right?
She's saying yes.
There's 1, 2, okay, so there's,
Oh,
but
we
we had so much, I mean, we're so much worse than that. You know what I
We
mean?
should do a watch along of the bloopers.
There's
one day.
gotta be, I know that somebody at Warner Brothers has our real bloopers,
Oh.
because we are ridiculous people.
Yes.
So I know they have a lot more than that, but they were, I think, keeping it very PC.
Hello.
Hey girls, good to see you again.
Do you think Bonnie and Enzo will be the end game?
Yeah. Oh, we know this. Yeah, don't you? Yes, they agree.
Hi, Kat.
Hi.
I'm Grace. I'm from Manchester.
Hey, Grace.
I love the Vampire Diaries. I'm literally obsessed. It's the best thing in the world. I love the soundtrack. I love the series. It helped me through a difficult time with my dad. He was very ill with COVID.
sorry.
I put that on the TV and I just loved it. So
You were showing him and being like, it can get worse.
it encompasses so much emotion, jealousy, hate, love, friendship. And it was such a big part of everyone's life for like 8-9 years. What does it feel like to have a fan base after all this time? Like, look at all these people. It's amazing. How does it feel?
I mean, I'm not gonna even, like, I'm not a super emotional person, but it's very common for me to like leave these and just have a good like happy cry in my room at the end of the day. And just like, I'm just so grateful. Like, that's why I'm like, just hugging everyone as much as I can and just squeezing everyone because I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. And it's one thing to watch something and just to be like, oh yeah, I liked it, it was good, but to like stay with me on this journey and then to follow me through like other projects and other films and even my humanitarian work and oh, they're like, oh, and you just got married and like everyone's like, we're on this like life journey together now. It's so much deeper than, oh, I just watched you on the show. It's like, no, I watched you on the show and it helped me. I you know, what you're doing is inspiring. So it makes me like, get really, I don't know how to describe it in words. It's just, you know, I don't know. I want to burst inside.
Are you, they're doing a Vampire Diaries in February in Manchester.
I know they announced it, but it's the same date that I'm doing the Paris one.
Yeah, there's a lot of comments on like social media saying that, so swap.
I can't swap. I'm under a contract, and plus there's fans. I know. No. What is it? The Lannister always keeps her word or something. I'm not a Lannister. I'm a Hufflepuff, but you get it. I mean, it's just, you know. But yeah, no, I can't. And then we even tried to figure out like if I could maybe come on that Friday and then just swing over to Paris, but I don't think there's a Friday open. So if they open up a Friday, that Friday before, I'll be with you.
Oh. Well, thanks for your time.
Me too.
Here's hoping. Thank you so much. Hi.
Hi, my name is Maeve.
Hey,
And
Maeve.
I've been on like TV shows and films, and I wanted to know which you preferred to act on.
Oh, like, just like period?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it depends on the film, right? Like, there's been movies that I've done, and I'm like, I really don't like this job. I want to go home. And then there's like shows I've done where I felt the same way, and then there's shows that I've done where I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this, I want to do this forever. And then there's movies that I felt that way. It's really like the actual storyline, the actors, the director, the script, the wardrobe, how the crew treats each other, how the actors treat each other. Like, I'm all about connection, right? So that vibes are a big thing for me as to whether or not I like something. So I don't know, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Poppy, and I was wondering.
Poppy?
Yeah.
That's a cute name.
Bonnie had a lot of hard scenes. Was it like hard getting into the emotion?
Sadly, no. By the time, because there were two women that I want to like give a shout out to, and I don't know if they'll ever see this, but there's two women that trained me while on the show. One was a woman by the name of Lucina Stoneburner. So she would get all the stuff from the writers, all the stuff that they wanted to convey in that episode, their goal, their kind of overarching theme, and then she would work with me on it. And I would take those, I called them tone notes, and then I would bring those to my coach, Ivana Chubb. And Ivana would sit with me, and we would sit sometimes for hours on one scene, and we would break down the idea. And when we first started working together, she was like, what is your objective for the character? And she's like, it's not gonna change, it's gonna carry you through however long this show lasts. And I was like, well, what if it lasts almost 10 years? She's like, it doesn't matter. Your objective for this character it will never ever change. And that objective was, I wanna get my power back. I need to get my power back. So everything that I did up until the end, the final beat of the show was always that, never changed. And so I trained a lot. Like, I'm not naturally good, Poppy, at anything. I'm good at selfies, but I don't think that's a skill. But I'm not naturally good at stuff. Like, I'm not. And that's okay. Like, I have to work really, really hard to be a decent actor, so I overtrain, so I overly obsess. So by the time it was time for me to get emotional or anything, I had been so trained to know exactly what I had to think, feel, like walk through emotionally to get there, that like actually doing it, it was hard on my soul, for sure. If you felt it, I felt it, right? And vice versa. If I feel it, I know you'll feel it. But yeah, no, it's a lot of work.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hi, girls.
We're Chloe and Isla, and our question is that in the books you ended with Damon, in the show you ended with Enzo. Who do you think Bonnie...
You guys are starting stuff. You are starting stuff.
Who do you think Bonnie's best endgame was?
It's dirty. That is nasty work. It's nasty work. First of all, I can't really speak to the Damon part because they never explored it on the show. So, you know, and Ian and I are like brother and sister, so I can't even like, I don't know. So I would just say what I know, which is Enzo, and I just love Michael Moore. Have you met Michael yet?
No.
Okay, this guy's a freaking rock star, and he's one of the hardest working actors. I mean, he's just so cool, and he's so good at his job, and he's just so lovely and respectful and brilliant. He's a brilliant actor. So I just, yeah, I mean, it would have been nice for you guys to have had the opportunity to decide.
Yeah.
They should have given you that, but other than that, I just, you know.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Just so you know, we're
You guys are in so much trouble when I find you after get off the stage.
Give them a spoon, they're stirring the pot.
They are stirring the pot.
I hate to be the timekeeper. We're a little over on time, but we're going to do a last question with this lovely gal. Thank you, ladies. This lovely gal that's on the phone there, so then we're going to have to wrap it up. But the good news is, guys, if you don't get your question answered here, you can go see Kat at her table.
And I will talk your ear off.
Yeah, that's the great news.
They'll answer all the questions I can't say on a
Do you wanna
mic with a
move that
camera in my
mic?
face.
Sorry, thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Sapphire, and I just want
Hey,
to ask,
Sapphire.
how do you get into acting? Like, how am I able to find auditions?
That's a great question. I have a friend who I was talking to yesterday on my way to the airport, and she is actually, so she's a former refugee, and she's wanting to get into more acting, and I was like, well, why don't you get on like actorsaccess.com, and you can start there, and that has like all the projects that you could do. What I did, Sapphire, how old are you? Do you mind?
14.
You're 14. So you have actually more opportunities than I did, because there's YouTube, right? Like, so there's books that you can get, or even things that you can find online that are monologues, and you can like start training yourself, right? There's different books you can get, like my coach Ivana has a book called Power of the Actor, but you can read books by a woman named Stella Adler. Mom is recording, so you can kind of go back to this, and Michael Caine has some good books. You can look at like your favorite actors or actresses, and actually like look at your the favorite things, your favorite scenes of them, and find them online, and then grab some friends and redo the scenes and break the scenes down using technique. You don't have to wait to be like discovered or get an audition to act. See, for me, like I wanted to act. I didn't care. I did plays, I did background work, I just wanted to do it. The fame thing is actually, I don't really care about that. I just want to act, and I still just want to act. So once you have that fire, right, like that solidity inside of you, that's like, I want to just do this. I want to perform. I want to react. I want to be in the moment. I want to try these different characters, and that's where you're coming from. All those other things will work out. But create yourself first. Create your skill set first, and I promise you, that's when the magic comes. You're welcome.
Round of applause and good luck to Sapphire. You got this, girl.
You got this, Boo.
Got it. Hello. Oh, don't you look lovely?
We got dressed together.
I see that. Power couple right here.
Yeah, Coach Peaky Blinders.
Yes, I love it.
Thank you. I'm Lottie. There's probably a spoiler for people who haven't seen.
Okay, I'll be careful how I answer it
Yeah,
then.
probably a spoiler for people who haven't seen the whole of Vampire Diaries. But
Okay.
if you could bring anyone back, except
Oh, we are so spoiling.
Except for Enzo, if you could bring anyone
Oh,
back.
that's not fair. I think me. Because, listen, I know, I'm not the greatest at remembering this show. I know. But I think I died and they put me in the boiler room. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Right? They put me in the boiler room, but they never got my body back out, did they? Okay, so technically, Bonnie was still a ghost for the rest of the season?
Surprise.
Please, someone online or in person, please correct me if I am wrong, but that always bothered me. So I think I'm still dead. So me, I think. I want a chance to redo this question if I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I think Elena.
Oh, thank you so much.
And not have to have been asleep for her to be awake or whatever they did. Okay.
No pressure. Final question right here. Thank you for your patience.
Hi, I'm Jodie.
Hi, Jodie.
For the whole of Vampire Diaries, you spent your whole life saving everybody else. What would have been your happy ending?
It's interesting because there's like the emotional life of a character, and then there's what people saw. So my emotional life, even though she had lost everything, was that she did get her happy ending, because at the end she chose herself.
Yeah.
So for me, even though this character did this whole journey of like self-sacrifice and everything that I tell you girls not to do, and give when your cup is full, you don't give from an empty cup, you gotta love yourself first, even though it's completely against everything I've been telling you girls for, almost 2 decades. I actually think she had her happy ending in a really weird way, and not the way that, maybe Disney, old school Disney portrays it, but like in the way that you're gonna have to move forward. You're gonna have losses and heartbreak, health, you name it. Things are gonna happen in life. And if you can get up and keep going, no matter what's in front of you, you've already won. That's your happy ending. So,
Can I get a hug?
I would love a hug.
Oh, final hug. Round of applause. I have one final question, and then we're going to let Kat get back to answering all of your questions at her table. I'm so sorry if you didn't get your question answered. Thank you, Jodie. Kat, just a final question for me. I mean, it's a real serious one. If Vampire Diaries, it's not, it never is. She knows me well enough. It's super, super serious. If Vampire Diaries is associated with Disney, doesn't that make you a Disney princess?
Wait, no, wait. It didn't though.
Yeah.
What's the one that with the frog?
Tiana.
Yeah, I can do that one.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Yes. I
Princess
saw a really
Cat.
cute 10-year-old, Jasmine, who was here. Jasmine, are you here? Jasmine? She's the real princess. She's somewhere around here.
How sweet.
Anyways.
Well, we know you have to get back to your adoring fans. What an amazing crowd, amazing
You guys are
turnout.
so
They're
awesome.
lovely. Just any final words for your fans before you go?
Just, I'm funny about the word fans, to be honest, because it just feels like there's this and then me. Like, I don't like that. I don't really use that word. I really love you guys, and I really love meeting you, and I love hearing your stories about, how you started watching, whatever, right? It could be Vampire Diaries, you could have been with me that long, or it could be newer things, and I just want to say that I really do love hearing your stories, and you sharing things about your life, and your friends, and your birthdays, and your brothers, or your sisters, or your mom that you're watching. Like, I love hearing your stories like you've been hearing mine, and I just want to say that thank you for your time, because time is the most expensive thing we have, and the fact that you give me any of your time, I do not take it for granted. I love you so much, and I hope that I make you proud on this journey that I'm on, and that I rep you till the end, and that you feel seen and appreciated. And I really, really, really love you, and I'm just so grateful. So thank you for being here, and we'll, keep on keeping on and keep on this journey together, always, always and forever.
Wow, thank you. There's so many things to thank you, Kat, for your candor, for your fashion.
I am gonna tackle you with a hug.
For your philanthropy. Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Kat Graham. One more time for Kat Graham, everybody. What an absolute gem she is. Keep it going for Kat. And make sure that you go see her.